Tzatziki is a great middle of the summer topper for your favorite meats, fish, even just a great thing to serve with some pita chips for scooping. I want to show you how to make it today. What I've done here is put about a cup of yogurt in a strainer with cheesecloth, and I've let this sit for about an hour. This is to let a little bit of the extra liquid drip out so that you have a thicker tzatziki. You certainly don't have to do this if you want it to be on the thinner side, but I think it really gives you the best results if you do that ahead. Another option is to buy a Greek yogurt, which is a thicker product than the low-fat version. It doesn't need to be strained in the same way. But either way, once you have strained or opted not to strain, you want to take that cup or so of your yogurt. And there's no magic amount on this at all. I'll give you some basic numbers to get you started, but certainly, just like so many things in the kitchen, you can play with this to suit your taste all day long. So I have about a cup there, and I took a third or a half of a cucumber, depending on the size that you started with, and I'm going to work around the seeds and cut it into a few strips. The seeds could go into your tzatziki, but it's not the best texture, so I tend to leave them out and maybe just snack on that while you're cooking and use this part for the actual product. Now we want to get it pretty finely diced, so I'm going to cut them all into strips first. Okay, once you've done that, you can line them all up, get a nice fine dice of those. I really think it's a good idea to take the extra minute and do this with a knife rather than to put it in some sort of a processor, which is really going to damage the cucumber and cause a lot of juice to ooze out and just not give you the same texture in the final product. So this is going to give you roughly a half cup or so of cucumber. And again, use the amount that you like. Start with a little bit and add a little more at a time if you're not sure how much you're going to want. From there, I'm just going to take a little bit of fresh dill. I'm going to remove the large sprigs, stems on them rather. The smaller ones near the leaves I'm not going to worry about. And I just have a couple of sprigs here. I'm going to give them a rough chop. Now, a lot of tzatziki's are made with fresh mint instead of dill, so if that's something that you would prefer, certainly sub one in for the other. I've even seen versions that use both. I'm a bigger fan of the dill, though, personally. I'm just going to add in a couple sprigs of that chopped up. I'm going to take a clove of garlic. I don't like to add a whole lot of this. Some versions of tzatziki out there are so powerful, so loaded with garlic that that's really all you can taste during the meal and for hours afterward. I don't find that to be particularly a good thing. So I use just one clove, just a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, a little squeeze of lemon juice. Mix those together. And making a delicious tzatziki is as easy as that.